The six-figure payout to the former head of Harani Children's Services Sharon Shoesmith stinks, a former government minister has said. Conservative MP Tim Milton said the settlement would leave a really bad taste in taxpayers' mouths. In 2011, Ms. Shoesmith, who earned £133,000 a year, won a ruling that she was unfairly sacked after a damning report about the death of baby Peter. BBC Newsnight revealed the payout could cost Harani Council up to £600,000. Peter Connolly, who was 17 months old, died in 2007 after months of abuse. The boy had more than 50 injuries, despite being on the at-risk register and receiving 60 visits from social workers, police and health professionals over 8 months. Botched job. 3 people were jailed in 2009, including his mother. The Court of Appeal concluded Ms. Shoesmith had been unfairly scapegoated, and her removal from office in December 2008 by the then Children's Secretary Ed Balls had been intrinsically unfair and unlawful. One government source told BBC Newsnight that the cost to Harani Council could be as high as £600,000. Although Ms. Shoesmith is expected to receive a lower sum, the exact figure may not emerge as there are confidentiality clauses preventing its disclosure, but it will be significantly short of the £1 million figure it had been reported she was seeking. However, it would appear the package is more than the minimum suggested by Senior Judge Lord Newberger in a 2011 ruling in the Court of Appeal. He suggested Ms. Shoesmith was entitled to a minimum of 3 months' salary plus pensions contributions. 3 months' salary would have been about £33,000. Mr. Milton, a former children's minister, told BBC Radio 4's Today program the payout became inevitable after the Court of Appeal ruled that Mr. Balls had made a complete botched job of her dismissal. But he added, "This is going to leave a really bad taste in taxpayers' mouths that a not insubstantial amount of public money is being used to pay off somebody who presided over a dysfunctional department in Harani, where a 17-month-old boy died in horrific circumstances. We are effectively rewarding failure, and when you are appointed a director of children's services, the buck has to stop somewhere and somebody has to take responsibility, and you don't expect that person to get a large check on the back of it as well." Go furious. A statement from Harani Council confirmed it had reached a settlement with Ms. Shoesmith, but that the terms of the settlement were confidential and it was unable to comment further. Some of the cash will come from central government, but Harani Council will foot most of the bill, it is understood. An exact figure is yet to be agreed. The Department for Education declined to comment on the story when contacted by the BBC, but one source told Newsnight that Education Secretary Michael Gove was furious about the secrecy over the amount paid to Ms. Shoesmith, believing it to be indefensible. Lawyers representing Harani Council and Ms. Shoesmith had been in lengthy discussions regarding a settlement since the May 2011 ruling. Ms. Shoesmith had been due to return to court later this week, seeking a declaration that she remained employed by Harani Council. That action has now been dropped and the settlement reached between the two parties is understood to be a final one. Peter Connolly's mother, Tracy Connolly, her boyfriend, Stephen Barker, and his brother, Jason Owen, were jailed in May 2009 for causing or allowing the child's death. Earlier this month it was reported that Connolly was due to be released from prison on parole.